The BBL epidemic has gone too far. People, what up? What's good, man? It's your boy TwoCentz, man. We got a stuffed crust, stuffed cheeks topic today, y'all. We talking about them BBLs again, man. These videos are always fun to do, man. Shout outs to 4D champs, y'all. Let's get it. Like, what is this, bro? Come on, man. She tripping, bro. She wildin'.
BBL's killing y'all.
That's nasty, man.
17-year-old get $12,000 from.
My parents, those 12,000 was a sacrifice, I'm not gonna lie to you, because they saw that I needed it. At first, I'm like, nah, I went to the gym, da-da-da, but then it's like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, that's a privilege, like, why am I lying? Like, I'm 17 years old, who got a BBL at 17?
Y'all, what type of parents do you have to be to give your kid $12K to go get some fake cheeks, bro? I don't get it, man.
Years old, nobody, so let me keep it a stack. My parents gifted me a BBL because I wanted it, I needed it, and that was that.
It's always funny to me to see how things have shifted when it comes to people presenting their cosmetic surgeries to the world. I remember there was a time period when people would get BBLs, nose jobs, shoot, even get the colors of their eyes changed.
Where they doing that? I didn't know they was doing this eye color changing thing. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, man, it's everybody's fake apparently, bro. Shoot.
And then they'll really stand in front of you and swear up and down that this is natural. That they somehow gained like 15 pounds of ass in a matter of months while still maintaining a flat stomach. And that their eyes was always this color, it just looks different under the sun. And of course the ringleader of this movement was Kim Kardashian.
Yes,
the progenitor of BBLs, the BBL mistress, the first BBL to ever BBL.
First
well,
diaper
not really,
booty.
but I think she had the most popular BBL ever.
People don't want to believe it. My butt is real.
No implant. This is
Shocker.
Kim.
Yeah, no implants because it was a fat transfer, buddy.
Right.
So of course it's not gonna stand out in the x-ray. And sure, you can say whatever you want, but you can't explain this away.
Deflated. She done got, hold on, y'all. Let's see that one more time.
And sure, you can say whatever you want, but you can't explain this away.
Okay. Ew, all the air just came out the balloon. I got it.
I hate when people try to disrespect my intelligence. But aside from disrespecting everyone's intelligence, these women who got these BBLs and started having these crazy unrealistic bodies, literally having a Coke bottle shape, while at the same time claiming it was natural, set such an unrealistic bar for women that the rest of the female population who wasn't born with a crazy banging body or didn't want to or afford to get a BBL felt like they were lacking. And this was especially true in younger women who are still forming their identity.
And you know what? It's unfortunate, bro. Like, you know, I understand like why these women lie about it, cause y'all got I feel like a lot of this stuff has to do with money, bro. Unfortunately, like you're trying to sell a look, bro. We didn't do a video, but I seen on this channel, but I seen the videos. We got like BBL gym influencers, man, trying to sell they booty building programs. You know, it's everything's about money, bro. Like it's no way around it either, man, because we need money to live. But like, why we gotta lie to each other so frequently and damage each other's minds? You know what I'm saying? It's tough, bro. Lying about the diaper cheeks.
With older women, they have more experience, they might be married, they're more grounded in their identity, they're probably at a point in life where they realize that not everything is about looks. But for a lot of young girls, their whole personality revolves around their looks.
Right.
So when you have a lady like Kim Kardashian, and even worse, her younger sister Kylie Jenner, and I say worse because Kylie Jenner is closer in age to a lot of young women so they can relate to her more. When these celebrities, these figures who a lot of people view as idols, start flaunting their body, because of their popularity, they start becoming the standard. So now for
but at the same time, you guys, like, y'all can't tell that, you know what I'm saying, everything be fake, bro. Like, I feel like it's pretty easy to cause you don't walk around and see. I'm not gonna rewind to the very beginning, but you don't walk around and see these weird shaped people, bro. Like you can, I feel like you can easily tell, bro, when, especially because a lot of these BBLs be looking bad, man. Like I feel like you can easily tell when a lot of these women, you know what I'm saying, be having these fake body parts, bro. Like, you know, so at the same time, bro, I also don't understand, you know how like how this becomes the standard and how people get food, bro.
Everyday regular lady or young girl, seeing things like that literally made them develop insecurities.
And actually what happened was I kept on being around Wayne and them. And at that time, you know, Wayne, he always talking about big booties or Wayne would have like a new chick in the studio every session. So it was always a new big booty.
Creative support.
I just was around them all the time, and I was like sister. I was like the little sister. And all I would hear them talking about is big butts. And I didn't feel complete or good enough. Good as
She developed an insecurity.
as those girls, because I'm like, oh my God, you know, this is what you're supposed to look like in the rap culture, and I don't look like that. They said stuff sometimes jokingly, but to a young girl or up and coming rapper or anything like that, when it's from someone like Lil Wayne, it matters, you know, like, so even if they're joking, they don't know that
Most jokes have a little bit of truth behind them.
person that is there in that room with them is not finding it funny. Sometimes you'll say something in front of someone and you're thinking that they know they're pretty, or they know that they're smart, or they know that they're talented or whatever. But a lot of times you don't know how insecure a person is.
And I know some of you guys might say, okay, that's Nicki Minaj, she's a rapper, she's obviously not your typical girl. But we have cases where young girls who aren't even teenagers yet want to get surgery.
As someone who wanted a BBL at the age of 14, yes, I said it, 14, they're getting the BBLs because y'all keep on saying, well, why do they keep on getting them? Because they got picked on. It's an insecurity. It is an I had it. I did. I still sometimes have it. Certain clothes I know I can't buy because I don't have a certain shape.
Brief intermission. Make sure you subscribe.
Shout out to 40 Shams Live. And you know what, bro? Like, why not just go to the gym, man? Like straight up, bro. I feel like it's easier. It's easier to go to the gym than to, you know what I'm saying, fork up what, $12,000 to pay for a fat transfer that you have to maintain and lay on your side a certain way and make sure, because even after you get the BBL, you're gonna have to go to the gym anyways to maintain it. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, why even? I don't get it, bro. I understand the body dysmorphia and not feeling confident in your physique and all that, but you know, why not just go to the gym anyways? Right? Because if you get that BBL and then you still don't go to the gym, then you really gonna look nasty, right? You really gonna have that, you know what I'm saying, the stuffed cheeks, chipmunk cheeks.
To this chick. And then when we check the comments, we got a lady saying, I wanted plastic boobs at 11. Mind you, she probably didn't even finish puberty at this point. And then another lady said, I decided not to get it again. You're so right, it's society. They make you feel bad for not looking like everyone else. So unrealistic bodies have become the standard now. And judging from this video and this lady's comment, it seems like a lot of women are having an internal battle with whether or not they should get surgery done, whether or not they want to remain natural and find confidence in their natural bodies. I think we as a society heavily underestimate how impressionable people are. That's why a couple years back, you saw that shift to women starting to get BBLs. Because a lot of men started desiring that.
But at the same time, bro, you know, I also, you right, sure, it's a little bit more popular, but to call like BBLs the standard, I don't think it's true, bro. Like, you see a couple of comments online, a few posts online, right, and you say that's the standard. It's not, bro, because at the same time, bro, go outside. Maybe if you live in like Miami and New York or California, you might see a few more BBLs, but everywhere else you're not gonna see none, bro. Like, straight up.
And a lot of women wanted to attain that. Because yes, although they don't like to admit it, women do crave male validation.
Like, what are the, and I'm sorry, I keep cutting bro off. We watching his video, man, but you know what I'm saying, what we gonna get to the point where we got the BBL statistics, 1 out of every 10 women have a BBL or something. I don't even, you know what I'm saying, it's probably not even that high. Right? It's probably, let's just keep watching, y'all. I'm sorry.
And it's not just a women thing, it's humans in general. And just like older women were getting influenced and pressured by society to have this perfect body, so were young girls. And that's how things like this came about. Young girls getting BBL sometimes before they even reach legal age.
Hey besties, get ready with me while I talk about getting a BBL at 18 years old.
Yes, I got my whole body done at 18. Stay mad. Why are you getting a BBL and lip filler at 18?
You gotta understand, we live a totally different life. I don't have kids.
when everybody confused why I got a BBL at 17.
You got it done when you were 17,
Yeah.
so did your parents sign off?
Yeah, my mom did. We both actually got plastic surgery together. She got a facelift.
And aside from the societal pressure aspect, there's also women who just want to tap into pretty privilege because there's so many perks that come with it. And yes, BBLs definitely play into pretty privilege because some guys see buns and they lose all control. Everything else goes out the window and it doesn't matter anymore. The face, the personality, the fact that she has a lump on the side of her leg from this botched BBL. Yeah, none of that matters because her ass is fat. It's kind of like the idea of beer goggles where when people get intoxicated, they start seeing people as more attractive than they actually are. But in this case, replace the alcohol with the BBL.
I got my body done last year, and
Your life changed?
Yeah, I could say that. 'Cause before that, the
Change everything.
everything changed.
Really?
The promoters want you to be
Yes.
on. It's like niggas on your body. It's
Starlets hired me. I was a bottle girl. You work at Starlets,
yes.
so you know bartenders make more money than the bottle girl. So I was a bottle girl. But once I did my body, boom, I transferred to a bartender. That's why when a lot of people be like, why the fuck you got your body done? It's an investment
It is an
to make
investment.
money.
To make money and to like feel good about yourself.
So yes, the BBL definitely comes with its benefits, a confidence boost, more access to pretty privilege, but there are plenty of downsides that a lot of women, especially regular women, more like strippers, bartenders at clubs, or live a fast lifestyle, just don't consider. The BBL aesthetic attracts certain type of men, the rappers, the dope boys, the hood, street niggas. And sure, for a lady who works in the nightlife or lives a fast life, that might be the exact sort of attention she's looking for.
Right.
But for regular women and girls, having that BBL aesthetic can attract them the wrong type of.
And I don't know if Shams is gonna speak on it, bro, but you could literally die from getting one. You know, don't really need to say nothing else about that.
Attention. A perfect example is Tatiana Chanel. She's a young girl who's now 19 years old, who due to her naturally curvy body and her outward presentation that heavily aligns itself with that BBL baddie aesthetic, she ended up attracting the attention of rapper Boston Richie, who allegedly was in a relationship with her before she even turned legal age. And this picture was a result of an altercation between the two. For the women who work in nightlife, getting a BBL might make sense just because of the opportunities and the amount of money that they're able to make. But for a regular everyday woman, it makes no sense to take that risk.
Right.
According to this article on the National Library of Medicine website,
BBL surgery has been the fastest growing aesthetic surgical procedure over the past decade. By 2017, the risk of death from pulmonary fat was identified, earning the BBL the highest mortality rate of any aesthetic surgical.
The highest mortality rate, guys. That's ridiculous, bro. And like I said, the gym is open and available to everybody. It's crazy.
Procedure.
And then we got another article, what makes Brazilian butt lifts so deadly?
The BBL is known as the deadliest aesthetic procedure ever performed, and despite several calls to improve outcomes, recent data suggests mortality is only getting worse, especially in South Florida. Miami is home to a substantial proportion of the country's high-volume, low-cost clinics where U.S. patients flock for the procedure. Despite widely publicized deaths and changes in rules about performing the procedure in Florida, researchers say it's still causing harm. You have people from all over the states coming to Florida, and they have these complications, and unfortunately, they either have to receive hospital care or they perish. They analyzed 25 BBL deaths resulting from pulmonary fat embolism, where fat globules travel through the bloodstream and cut off circulation. Blocked pulmonary vessels can lead to respiratory failure and death. The Brazilian butt lift became popular over the past 2 decades, with procedures surging more than 800% over the last decade alone, from 7,000 to 61,000 in 2021, according to data from the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery.
And outside the danger of just getting one of these body contouring procedures done, there's girls out here who are spamming them. So the way that BBLs, liposuctions, abdominal plasties, aka tummy tucks work, is that they either remove the fat completely from one part of your body and get rid of it, or they remove it and move it to a different part of your body. And in the case of a BBL, it's moved to your butt. But regardless of which one you do, they're all serious surgeries and they come with risk. So these girls will take the fat from their stomach and they'll put it in their butt, and instead of leading a healthy lifestyle after, they go back to the same eating habits. So they end up gaining the weight again.
And now you extra sloppy.
I love to eat. Like, the mouth is the problem. Like, I'm real. There's a lot of girls that live in surgery rooms because they like to eat. I was eating and I was gaining weight. So I was the type that I would be like, I fuck, like, I could just get a lipo, like, I got bread. Tu me entiendes? Like, you feel me? I'm like, since I got money, like, whatever. So I would go out to eat, get happy hours, get steak and lobster, get roof Chris, get this, that, with volley, because I know that I got bread to get my body done again. But the thing is that ignorantly, I'm saying, like, I'm just gaining weight, and I have this shape, but I'm gaining mad weight.
Right.
Like, I have this shape, and my shape is getting out of control. That's the problem. Like, I looked beautiful, very nice, like, but then gaining the weight made me look crazy. 'Cause when I
Right.
looked at the video, when I got recorded, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, but I already knew also, like, prior to the video, I'm like, damn, I need to lose weight, because I would feel myself getting heavy when I was walking places. My ass would feel weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I just be like, damn, like, tote culo, like, all this ass, you feel me? I be like, what the hell? Like,
And this next case might be even worse because this girl never needed any work done to her body. She was born with a naturally curvy body. But when her bad eating habits caught up to her, she went and got work done.
Looking like this, my first year, freshman year, bitch. All my girls that want to go get a BBL, go get a tummy tuck, go get that lipo 360, go get it. Don't let no bitch tell you shouldn't get shit. Yeah, bitches, come with me to DR to go get my body done.
Yeah.
And even after getting her body done, she went right back to the same eating schedule that made her feel like she needed to get her body done to begin with.
Ooh, look at that.
Bro, look, that look raw, bro.
Dip it in that gravy.
So she's obviously a mukbanger, but yeah.
How y'all feel about mukbangs, bro? It's just I can't do it, man. I just can't watch videos like it makes me uncomfortable, bro.
The stuff she eats is insane. She literally goes viral every other day for eating something crazy. One of the things that really shocked me while making this video was that transition where people were initially trying to hide the fact that they got their bodies done, and now they're not trying to hide it at all. Now it's become almost like a flex, especially if it looks natural, and it's hard to tell if you actually got work done.
Right.
Because there are a lot of BBLs that end up looking botched, or they just don't compliment the lady's figure. Like, not to be mean.
And you know what? Before we even get into this part as well, man. And of course, bro, like we definitely need to do a better job, you know, talking about what you should and shouldn't eat, man. What foods will lead you to diabetes and that type of thing. So, you know, there's not really education. I mean, there's information and research available, you know what I'm saying, for people to understand, right, that, you know, if you eat too much, you're going to get fat. But, at the same time, it's not really promoted. And sure, like, you know, it obviously it makes sense, bro. Like you gotta eat healthy or you're gonna be out here sloppy as hell. But you know, I also feel like we do a better job of, you know, let's also promote the being fit. Let's also promote, right, instead of, you know what I'm saying, promoting the BBLs to kind of make the idea of this like less attractive. But let's talk about this, or let's hear about this last segment.
Or anything, but when I see transformations like this, I just be thinking, bro, you could have got that just by going to the gym consistently, following a regular regimen, changing your diet.
Nothing changed.
Like, this genuinely makes me mad. So you mean to tell me you're risking your health, spending your money, your time to obtain this unnatural subpar build, and now you got a bunch of marks on your stomach? This stuff is just so sad to see. We live in a world where people are literally shopping for new body parts like the character customization screen on a video game. I always wonder what nursery homes are gonna look like in 50 to 60 years from now. With all these people getting BBLs, these nose jobs, boob jobs. I just know that's gonna be an odd sight. It's gonna be so weird seeing a bunch of grannies just dragging these huge wagons, or like seeing a family coming to visit the nursery home and they all have these huge same noses, but the grandma or grandpa has this petite nose that just doesn't fit with the rest of the family. Good luck trying to lie your way out of that one, because you might alter your appearance, but you're not gonna alter those genetics. At some point, people are just gonna realize that you have to do the internal work and accept yourself for who you are, because getting that cosmetic surgery isn't gonna heal the wound inside. Take it from the girl who got body work done at 17.
I wind up being the most heavy set of my family. I never heard the end of it from my family. They were constantly following me around and saying, oh, like if only you were a little bit skinnier, you would be so pretty. And my parents didn't really know what it was. I just told her I'll get skinnier. And she said, okay. She was right on the side with my bullies. She was standing right there. Like she was probably leading the team. Yeah, it was just mainly for external validation. And ultimately it didn't really fix what was going on deep inside of me. I'm ignoring the core issue that I'm even sitting here and wanting external validation in the first place, instead of just being happy with what I have and understanding that everybody's different.
So if you are tiptoeing the line on whether or not you should get body work done, I hope this video convinced you not to. And if you're struggling with insecurities, I hope one day you overcome those insecurities and you own that body that God gave you and own it proudly. But if my words didn't get through to you and you still decide to get that BBL surgery, don't go getting it in some shady underground location. Go to a trusted, established facility that has a
Nah, don't do it, period, man. And you gonna stink too, cause them BBLs be stinking, man. But shout out to 4D Shams. I was with him until this very last part. Don't get none. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. As always, your boy 2Centz. Say it with me. TCZ. We out.